Hello Bella. This is going to be my tutorial on how to make those little bracelets, those little knotted bracelets. I don't know what they're called, but I've never taught anybody this before, and I've certainly never done it on a web camera, so this is going to be interesting. First things first, we'll talk about the string. The string that you picked out, it looks like you picked out some good string. It's it's a base color. You know, you didn't get the faded string, hopefully. And what I have to say about the faded string is that it looks really cool when it's on this little spool like this little thing. It looks really cool when it fades to dark to light, but it's actually really difficult for this particular type of bracelet making because, you know, the color that you like, you know, it never really works out to get to that part when you're making it, or if it does, it kind of fades and it doesn't look faded. It looks like it's, you know, something's wrong with the string. So it's good that you got all solid colors. It looks like the pack was all solid colors. They're base colors, so that was a very good choice. First things first, pick out your colors. I have picked this green color and this purple color because hopefully it'll show up easier on the web camera. So you go ahead and you start to pull it out. Alright, I did a little bit of it. I'm a little rusty at it. So you can see it is... So basically, it's just knotting it over and over and over again around this other string. You're taking this one single solitary string and you're knotting it over and over and over again to make that little spiral and stacking it against each other one by one by one. It's very difficult to show that because it's so tiny. So that's the technique. So that's basically what you're going for, is just the knot is the thing, is that little spiral that you see going around and around on the bracelet. Practice is what's going to get you to make sure that spiral keeps going all around, you know, is one continuous spiral going around and around. As you can kind of see, I'm sort of out of practice, so mine is kind of like all over the place. So it does take a little bit of, you know, knowing how the string is going and sort of just following around that circle. And so now I'll show you the technique, how I'm tying. Okay. This is the only way that I can get it so you can see the knot, because otherwise it's like backwards because I'm doing it towards me and I want to do it kind of towards you, so hopefully this will work out, so excuse my methods. Okay. So the best way that I can remember it is to make a 4 out of the string. See, here's this one string, here's the rest of the string. So make a 4 like that, like the number 4, and then this top string, bring it all the way through like that, and then pull up. Make sure you have this string pulled tight. You don't want this string getting, like the rest of the string getting caught in the line. Just make sure you keep it tight and straight, and then do it again. You're gonna make a 4. Okay. You're gonna make a 4. Bring this all the way around the string. That. And pull tight. Knot. Again. And knot. So as you can see, mine is beginning to, the green part is started, like the knot there is starting to look kind of pulled like that. Usually it turns like that sooner than that, like the knots do. And it's because obviously I'm doing it backward. And so really, it spiraling, as I said, is going to have a lot to do with your patience and sort of slowly guiding the spiral around. But this string will always be coating the rest of the string. I'm using there's 4 strands here. Of course, the more strands of color that you have, the fatter that the overall bracelet is going to be. The smaller, like the less strings that you use, the smaller the bracelet's going to be. Pretty straightforward. It also has a lot to do with whether you're left-handed or right-handed. I am knotting with my left hand. You might be doing it with your right hand, but I think that's the method that I used. When I learned how to do this, I learned out of a book. Did I have a book? No, somebody taught me. Sorry. No, somebody taught me how to do it. And that was like the 4 motion. That's how she showed me how to do it. So that's how I learned. Hopefully that helps you out a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're having a lot of trouble with it, try to go on your webcam and make a video of you doing it and, show me what yours looks like, and maybe I can sort of look at it and see what I can give you pointers on. Next I'm going to show you the braid. It's pretty straightforward, so I'll just show you how I did the one that you have to kind of look like that, and I'll show you right now. Alright, I also bought a metallic sparkly string. The one in the bracelet that you like is gold, but this one is like an ice blue color, and you can't see, but it's shiny and metallic and sparkly and pretty. I never use the full strand. I always pull like 1 or 2 off, little tiny strands off, because it's washing out with my skin. Okay, there you go, against my shirt. You see there's only 2 strands of string. I usually just pull it apart from its regular string and then tie it all together with the colors that I want. This is for the braid. So I have 1 purple, 1 blue, 1 green, and then three tiny little strands of the sparkly blue. And so I tied it at the top like I did the other one, and then go ahead and you braid it. Let's see. I'm going to put the sparkly strand with the purple. Alright, and braid. It always gets hang on again. Okay. The farther your hands are away from the top of the braid, the more pulled the braid will look. See how it's kind of pulled like that? It's not a tight braid like one you would have in your hair. It's kind of, stretched out. The braid almost looks stretched out, and that's how the bracelet is that you have. That's how I did it. The braid is sort of like loose, more of like sort of like a bohemian hippie braid, if you will. It's kind of like a half-hearted sort of braid. It's supposed to look like, just barely sort of woven. So that's how I did that. It's pretty straightforward. Let me know if you need any help. That's all that I really have to show for it. I don't really know any other methods that I can show you to do the knot thing, so hopefully this helps you out. So good luck!